Welcome back, everybody. This is Medrin with Flat Rock Gaming, and this is Grim Dawn episode, I don't know, 23-ish? Something like that. Last episode, we started the expansion Ashes of Malmouth, and we are very close to level 50. Let's see. What does my dog need? I have no idea what she needs. She's being very weird. Okay. So we need to, I believe, come all the way up here. Gloomwald. So we need to come down this path. Okay. Which way? So according to that, we're still in Gloomwald. It's a wraith. Yeah, I don't know if you heard me over the noise there, but according to the top right corner, we are still in Gloomwald. Alright. I think she's got to go out. I'll be back in a second. Okay. think I'm gonna finish mapping before I do any of that. Yeah, that has boss fight written all over it. Killed him before he even had a chance to do anything. Okay. Let's go this way around. Alright, I don't know what her issue is. Hang on. Okay. Try this again. I think she's upset because I picked her up from Grandma's house before Grandma got back home. She didn't get to see Grandma before she left. This dog, I tell ya, this is something else, man. Yeah. The unstoppable was stopped. Let's see. What is over here? Anything? No. There's a house right there. Or a structure. Structure of some kind. There have been some strange travelers about these parts recently. Okay. How do you get in that back room there? That one right down there. Maybe it's something right here. Okay. And that thing didn't have anything, so... Interesting. Nice. Okay. Alright. This dog is gonna drive me nuts tonight. I swear. She doesn't calm her butt down. Whew. Scary stuff. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Hero. Reach level 50. Okay. I've got a star over here. Den of Caraxes entrance. Ooh. What's going on there? Oh, they're just dissolving. Okay. Alright, time to go back and figure out what level 50 stuff we want.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
Alright. This is the part that was kind of gonna suck.
Got something you need stashed?
Okay, so that's Quarter Spirit 387. It's level 52. Okay, I'm just gonna take that. So if I can't use it, I'm just gonna sell it, and I'll probably... Level 52. Level 52. Take all these, clean this place out.
I'll keep an eye out for this.
Alright.
We're counting on...
Okay. 3 skill points. Okay. Let's get spirit up a little bit higher. Okay. So I am not going to be using
I'll
that.
give you a
Let
good
me get
price of what I've got left.
spirit. Spirit.
Iron well spent.
Okay. Alright. So I think, how do I want to do this? Actually, I'm going to come back up here.
I'll keep your stash safe.
I am going to... I'm going to move all this stuff down here. Okay. Okay. Boots. 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 Okay. Chest. 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 Shoulders. Shoulders. Belt. Belt. Legs. Head. 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 Okay. That's a ring, that's a medal. It's a medal. It's an amulet. It's a ring. Okay. I'm gonna keep those two in there.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Alright. So 394, 394, 394, 330. Okay. Fire and burn damage. Fire and burn. Wait. Are these all the same frickin' thing? This one's a little bit better. Okay. Vitality and ether damage. It's got 26% ether resistance. Offensive ability. A higher offensive ability increases your chance of successfully landing attacks and spells, scoring critical hits and damage critical. An offensive ability lowers your opponent's defense greatly. An offensive ability lower than your opponent's will greatly increase your chance to miss. Offensive ability is affected by skill. Okay. So we're at chance to hit 97.1. So I guess I'm not really too awful worried about that. So we're gonna hit almost every time. This got 40% physical damage, plus 20 defensive ability. You know what? I'm gonna pass on the boots. Okay. That's got crap armor. It's a counter strike and oak skin. I don't even think I have those abilities. Increases armor by 7%. Pierce and chaos resistance, 34% to all retaliation damage. Boy, you know, okay, so 570, 489, 575, 405, 454. See, cadence I have. Cadence is one of my thingies. I kind of like this one. Okay. Alright, Chains of Anguish. 124% to all damage. 9% of attack damage converted to health. Although, That one has +1 to all skills in soldier, which is probably doing more than that 124% to all damage. 91% to all retaliation damage. So I wonder if 9% of attack damage is converted to health for them. Not really sure. Okay. +30 physique. $136 vitality damage, 100% lightning damage, 80 defensive ability to savagery. Yeah, I think this is the one that I'm probably... Except it's only 271 armor. Increases health regeneration by 21%. It's definitely better than the other one. And that 271 armor, that drop probably won't even drop any of that stuff. Okay. This one I think is just gonna go away. Obsidian Grasp. Eh. Aether resistance, chaos resistance, elemental resistance. Mine has a lot of, well, not a lot, but a good amount of damage percent increases. Kind of like this actually. 5 to 6 fire damage, 40% physical damage, plus 42% fire damage, plus 9% attack speed. Okay.
Come see what's left of my wares.
So were all these going? Yes, because I have a shoulder right there. 35, 44, and 8. Okay, so this one, that one's better. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of these two. Okay. Metals. Okay. That level 26 one, it's got to go away here. There's got to be one here better than that.
Iron well spent.
What is this replacing? Heart of Ruin. And this is replacing the level 26 ring. All right. So we've got bristly fur on most of these things. It's just health and constitution. Got spined carapace on the helm. Okay. So hand armor. Used in rings. Okay, so I've got roiling blood and corpse dust. Okay, so corpse dust does that. 4% health, health regeneration by 24%. I don't really get frozen too awful much. I think I'm gonna stick with this for the ring. Okay, so an amulet. Dread Skull. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so hand armor. Do I have anything specific for hands? I don't think so. It's consecrated wrappings. I'm gonna Google this real quick. Okay, so apparently that goes to me. So I'm gonna use that on there. Okay. Shoulders and legs. Uh, 15 armor, 90 health, 25% constitution. Increases armor by 8%, increases armor absorption by 8%. I think I'm gonna do this. Whoops. Chest and leg armor. Do this and this one. And this and this one. Okay, I still don't know what this thing is. Look how weird my dude looks. Okay. So... Coven Lore Master, collect 85 lore notes. Steam achievements. News of sightings and proof of death should be brought forward. Krieg of Burwich Prison, or Water Tover, or Everett the Bloodbound alive. Cratchmore's order. Three days ago, Critch bought a fur rod and it was a big swamp bug, 10 points, but I remember gonna kill it. That usually brings in the vultures, but the dressing's been sitting out in the wood festering, so no sight of hideous thing. In any case, there's business to be done, especially as folk moving about the countryside. If you got the stones, I'd like to order 3 casks of red mire ale, 2 cases of black leaf, 20 pounds. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to
Come see what's left of my wares.
talk to this guy. I'll sell this.
Iron well spent.
Come up here.
Safe storage, no questions.
And put all those in there, just in case something here really isn't working good and we need to revert back to a different piece of armor. Okay. Alright, before I do this, I gotta go take the dog to visit Grandma, so she stops driving me nuts. I'll be back in a second for you guys. Alright, let's get back at it here. I had to go deal with some stuff. Let's see, so we need to go here and back up to this so we can go into that cave and see what we can do here. Before I do that, I wanted to look at my armor rating. Yeah, armor rating went up. Finally. Okay. So far, I think I'm liking it. Let's see what happens when we, oh yeah. Yep.
Can't do that yet.
Not too awful bad. You know, for a boss fight. I think he had some kind of a what do you call that when it returns the damage back to you? Because it seemed like every hit I did on him, I was doing on myself. Coven of Ugdenbog. I'm guessing that's up in here. Okay. Desperate measures. I'm not sure why that's still there. Because I believe I have the heart. Yeah, Heart of Caraxes. Okay. Come down here. Just make sure there's no baddies. Oh, duh. That's the stump I just got. Okay. So I've got... I think that was a dead end. Quite positive that was a dead end. So I gotta come all the way down there. And see what is up with that spot. Ugdenbog. Okay. Interesting. Coven's Refuge. Okay, so there's a smuggler for my stash. Quartermaster. One of these two is a quartermaster. Trista's diary. Oh, what did Trista write? I have no skill with herb and vial. No knowledge of threads or their connections. My contemporaries speak of that time in hushed tones. To be honest, I am envious of them. They must have felt such drive, such clarity of purpose. Okay. Kind of a nifty looking place. Ralia. We meet again, friend. I must admit I had some reservations regarding your unusual state of mind, but you've proven to be understanding of human plights, even compassionate. My sisters will breathe easier knowing that you are willing to see past our craft for the people we are, and I will make sure they hear of it. Do not worry. Do not worry, I will not speak of your origins to the others. Even though they endured prejudice in the Empire, they are not entirely free of themselves. That's humanity for you, I suppose. How did you make it here all the way from Blood Grove? Interesting. It wasn't simple, I can tell you that. After Malastria's calls became more frequent, I set out east towards the lake. I traveled part of the way by boat, but that dingy thing did not last long in the turbulent waters. I found myself off the coast of Whitemire, nearly drowned. Thankfully, a couple of rovers found me before the slith did. With their help, I recovered quickly and made my way up here. This Malastria called to you? Yes, she is powerful psychic, and nearly burnt at the stake herself for her ability to tap into the ether. Magnified by the powers of other witches, Malastria called out to anyone with the gift who might hear. The lucky few who interpreted her summons and survived the journey are here.
I can smell the questions upon you.
I feel like I'm stealing.
What does the foul wind bring us this day? I believe you were just leaving.
Perfectly safe illusions for a price.
Okay. The illusionists allow you to change the appearance of your items to others. Oh, you acquire. Yeah. So.
Whatever it is you think you're doing here, you are in the wrong place.
Perhaps the heart of Caraxes will change your mind.
An Inquisitor? Really? I'm sorry. Perhaps I did not make myself clear the first time. Leave. Now!
How about a heart?
Interesting. It appears that perhaps we can be of use to each other after all. Very well. Speak. What brings you to our refuge? If you seek a path to Malmouth through the swamps, then I am afraid you are out of luck. The roads have all but collapsed, and even if you should somehow find your way out of the bog, the land beyond has been consumed by aether fire. Ancient passageways exist that could take you north, but they are not of this realm, and you will not like where they lead. Now, this friend of yours? What happened?
His name was Algrim. He was taken by the void in battle.
Algrim, you say? Oh, it would be a shame to lose such a legend. But if he was claimed by the void, then... Perhaps this gives me an idea that will solve both your predicaments. But if we are to help with this, then I must ask for something more in return.
Used to reset your devotion points. Nice.
What you ask will take me some time to prepare. But before I help you, there is something you must do for us. Deep within Ugdungbog, to the north of our refuge, there lies a village by the name of Barrowholm. I need you to travel there.
Why?
I care not for the village, only for what was stolen. We had crafted an Ugdungbog fetish within the swamp in order to protect ourselves from the wilderness. Recently, someone has tampered with it, tore off the head of the fetish, and ran off with it. I can still sense its waning power within the bog, and the only nearby settlement is Barrowholm. I do not care what you do. We must have it returned to us. Do this, and I shall give you the means to find Ogrim, and perhaps even a way to Malmouth.
Barrowholm reminds me of something from We Happy Few. Like Barrowholm, like two different words kind of thing or something maybe.
I sense turmoil within you.
Spirit Guide allows you to change your skills and devotions in exchange for iron bits and ether crystals. Each point refunded increases the cost of the next point.
Farewell.
Interesting. That's kind of cool. Okay. So I'm guessing this is probably a way out. Greetings, outsider. I am told that you are heading into Ogdenbog. Brave of you. I was wondering if you could assess this important matter while you were out there. Matron Molestra has been reaching out across Cairn, calling witches to gather here in relative safely. Once they arrive, their survival becomes my responsibility until they get accustomed to life in Ogdenbog. Most of those that Molestra was able to commune with have arrived, except for a few stragglers. It's been some time, though, and we suspect that something has happened to our future sisters. If you find yourself out in Ogdenbog, please look around. See if any of them have gotten lost or worse, captured by the roaming cannibals. Even though they are not yet under my care, I feel a certain responsibility to their well-being, but I cannot simply leave the refuge. If you do this for me, I will see to it that you are aptly rewarded with some of our supplies. Okay. So this goes out into the world. This place is cool. Yes, the threads bring word of your deeds, Devil's Cross and beyond. Be careful you're not caught in the spider's grasp. Fair warning, all that is done he has seen and heard. You would be wise to tread carefully. This was once a place gathering of beings of unfathomable power. Now it serves as a lowly refuge for what remains of this coven. Indeed, a great deal of effort is spent protecting this place. You may see signs of our labor in the wards and traps that surround the coven. Alright. Well, good deal. Let's,
See anything you like? See you around. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left. See you around.
alright. Okie dokie. this way ended right there, right? Yep. Okay, I guess we have to go out through this thing. Nice. This place is kind of cool. I like it. Say what? Death. Dude, like, stunned me. The terrain is so cool in this. statue. Okay. Headless statue. Love the gurgling sounds. Okay. What is this? Die! I didn't see this wooden path here before. that gurgle sound? Like. It like resonates in my ear, it's wild. Okay. Let's go this way. Anything else? Nope. These wraiths, man. Okay, so I'm assuming this just goes through down here. Yes, that goes right to that. Okay. Let's go this way. Stairway up. Going up that way. There is a portal up there. So that is that area. Probably should come down here and finish this first before I get too far away. It's more than likely it's just like a little bump up. That guy took a long time to disappear. Oh, hey, look.
Yeah.
is this? Treacherous. You have entered an extremely treacherous area teeming with your foes. Monsters here are empowered and several mutators are active, but loot drops are significantly improved. Wild. Okay. Well, I'm going to drop that right there. What was this? There's something. No, that's it? Okay. Holy crappers.
That's locked. I can't do that yet. Can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Ah, that is so wild. Okay. I'm gonna get this guy. I am gonna get it. Is that the only one here? Yeah. Okay. That is cool. I really like that. Glad I came back down here. This should be the other bridge that I came down. Ice Scorn. Okay, so somewhere up there, there's a cave type thingy. You wouldn't think this is going to be very big, but Laria's Den.
I don't know who you are, but please leave.
Interesting. Obviously that's for something later. Okay. Don't know what Venom Gaze Bile is doing. But it is apparently something important. Sup, dudes? How's life in the underground? Help, please! You have to get us out of here before those things come back. Bless the three, someone came. These fiends had trap for us like we were animals. They appear to be eating people. This cage was tighter before you got here. Please, whatever it takes, just help us get out of here. Okay. I don't know why I kept... You know why I keep stepping on them poisonous mushrooms. Okay. These maps are freaking unreal, dude. Yeah, one spot down here I didn't do. I missed most all of that. But that's okay. That's alright. There I go again. Okay, this looks like... burning blue. Okay, what's out here? Yeah, this looks like some kind of village thing. Interesting. Not sure where this is taking me. But it took me somewhere. Alright, I probably shouldn't be going up this far. It's gonna make it, well, not more difficult, but it's gonna make it more annoying to go back and map things out. Find stuff that I missed. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a road to a village for sure. Somewhere up there. How did I not kill those before? I should come over here while I'm here. This one is not on the map, so I should probably... Dangerous domain. Monsters are berserking. Okay.
I can't carry anymore. My inventory is full.
Okay. Excuse me. Mysteries of the Underbog, Whispers from Beyond.
I can't carry anymore.
Powered Crown of Infernal Gems.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Come on, you can move stuff around. Make things work.
My inventory is full.
Alright. Let's see. Might as well just go back here.
See anything you like?
Alright. Legendary shield.
Put it to good use.
Do I have... What do I have
I'll keep
in
your
here?
stash safe.
Just for poops and giggles, I am going to try this.
I'll keep an eye on this. I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
That's not bad. Fangs still drip with toxic venom. There's that Dreeks thing again. Okay. Let's see. Yeah.
Put it to good use.
What's that? Boots. That's that little spiky thing.
Got something you need stashed?
Oh, nice. I can buy more stuff. Toggle to go to the item transfer stash. Yeah, right there. And make them available to all your characters. Move components. Yeah. There we go. Inventory space. Actually, I'll trade that one with that one because I don't think I'm ever going to use that. Inventory space. Okay. Learn something new every day. Level 50 and I just figured that out. Okay, so I don't have any... I don't know what that does. So I don't have any of those spined carapace things. So I'm gonna put you up here for right now. Put you in there. You come out, go right there. That is the weirdest looking mace I have ever seen in my life.
I'll keep an eye on this.
But we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. My, I believe my health dropped significantly. 54, 54. Yeah, see, I lost 300 health by doing it. Okay. $20.52, $10.71, $7.26. See, savagery is wicked up there. And savagery is my main attack. Force wave with this, however, is wicked. Well, I'll give it a shot. See what happens. I'm probably gonna die. Okay, the issue I'm having here now is force wave is like non-existent. See how fast I can cast that? I was only getting like one cast of force wave every few seconds. Or whatever. Do it. One shot. Nice. There's no treasure chest or anything. Stupid plants. That was cool. I enjoy these dangerous area things. Alright. Yeah. Not as good. So yeah, having those two is a no-go. +1 to all skills and soldier. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Alright, one thing I am gonna have to think about is ending for the night. Because I do have work in the morning. Gull, the storm shell. Let's see. What is this? What's happening over here? That's interesting. It's like just moving. What was this? Oh, this was this thing. That's right. Alright, well I think I'm going to head back to Coven's Refuge. And come down here away from that so it's not noisy. Away from that one also. Alright, next time we can turn in this that quest thingy and keep on going and all this. Alright, thanks for watching. See you later.